Hi, I'm Kate. I read way too much. Let's go over what I read in March. March ended up being just a crazy month in general. I had a lot of great reads. I read 11 books, and the last part of March is what was crazy. We dealt with a little bit of a family emergency, still working through the situation. Thankfully, everybody is safe and healthy now, but just a lot coming up in the near future, but also it should give me a lot of extra reading time. So just very thankful right now. But like I said, I read some great books. I'm super excited about my reads this month. Let's go through them. Starting off strong. During the readathon in March, the 24-hour readathon, read one book, The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first book in the Stormlight Archive. It is 1,252 pages long, and I'm really proud of myself for this. Would I do this again for a readathon? Probably not. The story fatigue was huge. 24 hours straight of this, like 12 hours Saturday, 12 hours Sunday, was just a lot. I definitely prefer, I'm glad I did it, but I definitely prefer reading a couple different books during it. But all in all, I did think the first book in the Stormlight Archive was great. I love the Cosmere, and getting to go into another part of it was really exciting. I did rate this 4 stars. I think 4 stars. In typical Brandon Sanderson fashion, a ton of world building, a huge setup with the magic system, and the last little bit of the book was pure chaos. So worth it though. I did start another series that I am currently working on, book 2. I am absolutely loving it. That is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor. Laini Taylor. This is so good. The reason I picked this up is I see Jolie Reed's she talks about this book fairly regularly. It's one of her favorites. You can tell her copy is very well loved from being read multiple times. My copy, I am not afraid to break spines. I'm sorry, I'm a spine breaker. That's my bookish red flag. I'm a spine breaker. But I love the look of well-loved books, and I like to be comfortable while I'm reading it. So when I saw this in Barnes & Noble this month, I picked it up because I saw her reading it multiple times and talking about it all the time. And then I read the back and just saw, once upon a time, an angel and a devil fell in love. It did not end well. This was, what did I rate this? 4 stars? 4.5 stars? I think it might have been 4.5 stars. I can't remember, and I just finished it. But you have enemies to lovers, kind of. You have a little bit of memory loss. You have this fantastical world that I'm absolutely obsessed with. You have the Seraphim, who are like angels, in a war against the Chimera. I say Chimera. I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's a race of like kind of half human, half beast, all different categories of that. I don't know how else to put it. Like it could be like the head of a man, the body of a wolf, and the legs of a deer. Like, it sounds crazy, but hear me out. So good. I love this world, and I love our 2 main characters. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I just started book 2 yesterday, a little bit of the way in, not very far, but I'm hooked. I'm absolutely hooked. Olivie Blake, One for My Enemy. This was 4.5 stars. This was a Romeo and Juliet retelling or reimagining and rival witch families in modern day New York City. This was fantastic. This is a standalone. I'm really excited now. I've had the Atlas 6 by Olivie Blake, I'm looking at it right now, on my TBR for years. I don't know why I haven't read it yet, but this actually makes me want to pick that up. I love her writing. It's very, very beautiful. And I really liked this world she created. I loved how she retold the Romeo and Juliet story. And it's all done in like Act 1, Scene 5, Act 2, Scene 4. I loved that, just to give a little more of that Romeo and Juliet like essence. I also did start a reread journey of A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I did a reread of A Court of Thorns and Roses, and A Court of Mist and Fury. Both of these 5 stars. As you can imagine, these, like, again, you can just tell these are well-loved books. I have read these so many times. I am obsessed. And every reread is just as good. I'm going to keep going with my reread eventually. I'm just not sure when. I did finally pick up Rebel Witch by Kristin Ciccarelli. This is the second book in the Crimson Moth duology. The first book is Heartless Hunter. At least here in the US, some places it is the Crimson Moth. Loved Heartless Hunter. Absolutely loved it. Rebel Witch, it fell short for me. It was good, but I was expecting a jaw-dropping ending, and it just didn't have that. So it was a good time, but I'm glad the duology's over. I loved book 1. If this was a trilogy, this book would make me question reading book 2 or book 3. This book would have made me question going on to book 3. I did finish out the Gods and Monsters trilogy, so I did read Throne of Broken Gods and Dawn of the Cursed Queen. I do love Diana and Sam Kyle. They are 2 of my favorite FMCs and MMCs. I really enjoyed this trilogy. It gets spicier. Like, that's what I'm going to say, is I knew it was like a spicy romantasy. That didn't surprise me, but it did get spicier as the books went. Just a forewarning for anybody who's interested. But I do, again, I just have a thing of like Gods and Monsters, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, for example. But these were so good. I just loved continuing to follow Diana and Sam Kyle, and the found family in these books is absolutely fantastic. So good. Some of the best found family I've read in a long time. The Foxglove King by Hannah Whitten. I finally got to this, and I'm so glad I did. I loved this book so much. This is like a gothic dark romantasy, and I love that. It's the same reason why I loved One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. I love that kind of dark gothic atmosphere in a romantasy. This held up. Same with book 2, but I'm not including that because I finished that yesterday, April 1st, so obviously I'm not putting it in my March wrap-up, but this was good. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on this, but I enjoyed it. Basically, you have our main character, Lore. She was a poison runner. She has some questionable magic in this kingdom and ends up within the royal court to use that magic. And I love the banter. The banter, fantastic. So good. I finally read Neverkeep by the Twisted Sisters, Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. I was having some FOMO. Everybody in the Discord, and Erica with the CK's Discord, has started reading the Zodiac Academy. I love that world. I read the Zodiac Academy just straight through. I didn't read any of the spin-off series, and now I have FOMO. I want to go back and read The Ruthless Boys and the Darkmoor Penitentiary, but I don't have those yet. I need to get them. Kind of a goal for my birthday. I'm hoping to get the Ruthless Boys series at least. But I did read Neverkeep. So Neverkeep is in Solaria, the world where Zodiac Academy is, but this is a different storyline, different school. You get the gist. It's part of the universe. But I really enjoyed this. It had a way different feel than Zodiac Academy. I will say that. It did not feel the same, but coming from Zodiac Academy, I love that I had a base knowledge. Now, one of the best things about Zodiac Academy is when you're reading that series, you're learning about Solaria, the magic system, the world, with the characters. So I would recommend reading Zodiac Academy at least, if not reading all of Zodiac with like The Ruthless Boys, Darkmoor Penitentiary. I would just absolutely recommend doing that before you step into Neverkeep, because that is going to explain a lot of the magic system in this. But I did really enjoy the female main character is an underdog through and through. Absolute underdog, but you just watch her grow and change and get a little more confident, and I absolutely love it. I love the side characters as well. There's like this little blue dragon thingy, like little lizard guy that I wish I had one. Finally, I did read The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black. This is one of the Elfhame novels, and I just love going back to this world every so often. These are fun reads, nothing to write home about, but I just enjoy them. I really enjoyed the Cruel Prince series. I also read The Stolen Heir. Like I said, they're nothing to write home about, but it's just an enjoyable read. I do listen to these on audio when they become available on my Libby, but I just have fun here. I like watching Oak. I really don't have a ton to say about it. It's just a fun time. It's enjoyable. So that was it for March, 11 books. I'm super happy with it. Now we're getting ready to go into April. I'm not exactly sure what's on the April TBR. I do have a 24-hour readathon coming up this weekend that I'm so excited about. I think we'll definitely for that be probably finishing the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, and the book club book this month is Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Wong, so I'm gonna pick that up hopefully by Friday, get over to Barnes & Noble so that I have that ready and on deck. A ton of us in the Discord are reading it for the readathon, so that'll be fun. It'll be like a giant buddy read, and I can't wait. But other than that, can't wait to see where April takes us, where we go. I have some series I want to finish. I just have so many series I want to start, and it's a problem. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment anything that you want to see. Comment anything if you've read these, if you want to read these, just let me know. And I will be talking to you guys very soon. I'm definitely going to be doing another reading vlog for the 24-hour readathon, and I can't wait to bring you guys along with me.